Dr. Obol Opiyo Ph.D. is a research scientist at the Ohio State University, USA, an affiliated scientist at Biosciences Eastern and Central Africa at Nairobi, Kenya, a data scientist and the co-founder of Patira Data Science, Westerville, Ohio, USA. He's also a visiting scientist at the University of Sacred Heart, Gulu, Uganda, a consultant for Nwaya District in Uganda in reducing gender-based violence using real-time data. A core team member of SynBio Africa, Kampala, and the co-founder of Umkele, an African static biology innovation startup, which you shall be hearing about later in the day. He obtained his PhD in bioinformatics and a Master of Science from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, USA, and a postdoctoral training at the same university, where he developed interests in data science and big data. This area of synthetic biology is the application of artificial intelligence and computational modeling in building predictive models of the complex genetic networks that determine function of living cells. He lectures and gives workshops in statistics, bioinformatics, metabolomics, proteomics, genomics, metagenomics, and data science. Dr. Opiyo has many years of experience in data mining, analytics, big data, and crowdsourcing analysis. He uses robust statistical, mathematical, and machine learning, artificial intelligence methods to assess, understand, and analyze data, discover knowledge from structured and unstructured data. In the last 5 years, he has been supervising, collaborating, and training students, fellows, postdocs, researchers, and scientists from Eastern, Central, and Southern Africa. In addition, he works as a consultant in private sectors, both in developed and developing countries, discovering knowledge from data and developing a web-based, user-friendly tools to solve problems using machine learning algorithms. He leads a team of data scientists, developers, geospatial analysts, and data analysts working in both developed and developing countries to develop predictive analytics tools using machine learning algorithms. From that very long profile, I'm quite sure you understand we have an expert on this subject. At this particular point in time, I would like to invite Dr. Opiyo to deliver his presentation on enabling environments and technologies for SynBio research and innovation in Africa. Dr. Steve.
Thank you very much, David. Okay, I'm here to tell a story. So, my talk is going to start with how I became to be part of synthetic biology, how I became part of SynBio Africa, and where we are going. Okay. Okay, so my topic is enabling environment and technology for SynBio research innovation in Africa. And I'm here presenting SynBio Africa. Okay, before I start, I always start with this slides. So this was published this year by PLS. So these are the technologies that were used for developing COVID-19 vaccines. So there were 4 technologies, and one of them was synthetic biology. So it used to take between 5 to 12 years to make vaccines. But COVID-19 was developed in less than 1 year. So synthetic biology was one of the 4 technologies that were used to develop COVID-19. Why am I talking about this? Because always when people talk about synthetic biology, they go and start talking about GMO. Synthetic biology work. Okay, go to the next slide. Okay, so these slides, you have two graphs, one on top and one at the bottom. So the top we had, that was in February 2021. In February 2021, we were getting 250 COVID-19 cases per day in the US. And the death on that day was 5,117. It hit home. My wife got COVID, I got COVID, everybody was scared. So that was in February. Okay, the bottom graph, after 7 months, look at where the numbers. 625 from 5,117 per day. What's changed? What's changed? It was vaccine. It was vaccine. So I know people have controversy about vaccine, but vaccine works. So genetic biology reduced death rate in the US 5,000 a day, 725. So each time I start giving a talk, I give this. So if somebody talks about genetic biology, that is GMO, it works. Because one of the 4 technologies that made us get vaccine in less than 1 year was genetic biology. Okay? Okay, next slide. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. So I'm going to talk about iGEM. I'm going to talk about my experience with genetic biology in Africa. I'm going to conclude with Center of Excellence in genetic biology. Okay, next slide. Okay, iGEM. Everybody has been talking about iGEM. So next slide. I'm not going to go into details about what iGEM is, but I went into detail about what is going on. So I want you to pay attention in the tracks. So there are 10 tracks. If you go to iGEM, there are 10 tracks. From therapeutics to software. And then there are 4 groups. You have collegiate, which are universities. You have community lab, you have commercial, and you have high school. Let's go to the next slide. So this is basically, I got from there. So these are groups when they go for iGEM. Okay? Go to the next slide. This is Africa, the last 10 years. Start from, I said the last 10 years. Started from 2012. So, the first is the year, the first column the year, the second column the number of teams that go to iGEM every year. The third column the number of countries, and the fourth columns are the number of participants from all over the world. So you divide the number of teams, the number of participants, Africa said less than 1%. Last 10 years, less than 1%. I mean, people talk about iGEM. We develop, but this, we have to change this. The last 10 years, and this year we have only 2. Okay, next slide. Okay, those are the 2 from Egypt and Kenya. Okay, it's therapeutics and environment. So we're missing all the 8 first. And then we have college, community lab, we're missing commercial, we're missing high school. Okay? Okay, next slide. Okay, so I said, okay, what's going on? Let me go and look how many universities we have in Africa. So I Googled, okay, this is how they rank universities. So universities, 1,892 universities. We got high school out. And we only send 2. Okay, next slide. So this is some of the reasons people have explained about. This is some of the reasons. Information on technology in Africa is very limited. It costs around $50,000 undergraduate participate. Government agencies, private sectors, all this. Okay, but should go beyond this. What can we do to change that? Just like we are here. Okay, so basically that was through research and what's going on. Okay, next slide. Now I'm going to talk about my experience working synthetic biology in Africa. This is one of them. I'll talk about this later. This is one of them. This conference is one of them. Okay. I'm involved in very many projects in Africa. I'm based in the US, but I do a lot of work here. So one of my project in synthetic biology, we are starting a biodegradable plastic company here. Somebody talked about biodegradable company. We will talk about that, but there's none in Africa. So we are starting a company doing that. So from a company, I'm a Ugandan based in the US. There's a Kenyan, a Malawian, and a Zimbabwean. He's going to show his speech. So we have come a long way, and each of us, we have our own roles. My role is mathematical and computational modeling. So I've used all the artificial intelligence. I know exactly what condition we need. What's left now, I have to do computational modeling. So computational modeling now, I have to go and get some of the plasmids, all this, to put them together. That's one part. Okay, another thing we need for our bioplastic, we need reagents, we need equipment. So this is where I got the real experience of doing synthetic biology in Africa. I at Ohio State University, I have a lab, I have students, and the way they are treating me at Ohio State was totally different from the way they are treating me here. So let me give an example. So my partners wanted reagents, wanted bioreactors. So they were sending emails to all these companies in Europe and the US. They are not replying to any of them. Then some of them I work with them. I pick up a phone and emails. I told them I need information, these reagents, these bioreactors, and so forth. Within an hour, I got all this. I got a reply. Okay, we made a Zoom appointment, and these guys were willing to bring those reagents, to bring those equipment in my lab in the US. As soon as I told them that we were working in Africa, that was the end of the story. This is unacceptable, honestly. It's unacceptable. So what happens? We could not even work with the university here because what we need is something a little bit that you have to work in Europe and the US. So we are going to develop our prototype in Netherlands for our bioplastics in Netherlands because we couldn't do it here. These companies can sell this equipment to us because we are based in Africa. Why? They don't have their representative here. Unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Okay? Okay, I'm not complaining, but this is reality. Okay, next slide. So, people have been talking since morning. We have all this problem. So, Center of Excellence in Synthetic Biology in Africa. How did this come about? I joined SynBio Africa in 2019. I got Geoffrey online, and because of my background in bioinformatics, we started talking. So I've been part of this. So in the process, I said, okay, what can we do? Next slide. This is how Center of Excellence came about. 10 people, 10, with no money, 10 people with no money, sat and said, these are our problems. And who were these? I call them volunteers. 10. They're from Uganda, Ghana, Zimbabwe. I put US in quote because I'm from the US. And then 1 PhD, 3 masters, and 6 bachelors with zero money. They said, okay, what can we do? You are here because of these people. We started meeting every week. We had no money. We started with Zoom that was 40 minutes, then you have to subscribe to Zoom. So now they're using money. Sometimes we get money among us. So we said, okay, what can we do? So these 10 people sat and said, we are going to start Center of Excellence to solve this problem. So what's the Center of Excellence? Next slide. Okay, when I joined, the team already started the grassroots. So we came and said, okay, and so we have 5 teams. We have research, capacity development, bioinformatics and data science, innovation hub, and biosafety and biosecurity. And we have collaborators. And we are going to collaborate with publics, government, non-government organization, and so forth. And I'm happy to tell you that because of the collaboration with this all over the world, that's why you guys are here. From no money, those 9 people, me and their mentor, by the way, from no money, and that's why you guys are here. We didn't said, okay, let's write the proposal. We said, let's do it. I'm very, very proud of these guys. 9 people. I'm the 10th guy. Next slide. Okay, so we started with 9. We called them volunteers. Then in the process, we recruited ambassadors. We have 6 ambassadors now. And then in the process, one of the collaborators, I called them, not sponsors, they are collaborators. We talked to them. We said, okay, well, now we need to bring another group. That's why Emerging Leaders Fellows came in. Because of that. So, the Center of Excellence has volunteers, the core team. You have ambassadors, and you have emerging leaders. So, those are the group. And we are going to collaborate with everybody, public, all over the world, to solve this African problem. And it can be done. If 9 people with 0 money can do this, you know what it would take at Ohio State, where I am? It would take 4 departments. It would take finance, it would take accounting, human resource, and transport to do this. But these are 9 guys, including me as a mentor, and they did this. It can be done. Next slide. Okay, so we are the people. We have the core team, we have ambassadors, we have emergency. We are going to interact with the collaborators all over the world. All these problems that you guys have been talking about, it can be done. Somebody said, why don't you create databases? This can be done. It's not about Uganda, it's about Africa. And it's not, we collaborate with everybody all over the world. We are here not because the money came from Uganda, no. These collaborators, I call them collaborators. They came from the US, they came from other places. We can do it. Next slide. These are collaborators. We need public, civil society, non-government organization, educational institution, private sectors, and government organizations. Okay? Next slide. I have 2 challenges for you. The first challenge is we have to increase IGM participation from less than 1% to 5% within the next 3 years. We have to. That's a challenge. How are we going to do that? Next slide. Okay, this is where we are right now. Okay, next slide. We are going to increase the track. This year we have only therapeutic environment. We are going to add all those, so we have those 10. And we are going to increase the kind. From college, community lab, add the other 2. Next slide. We are going to work with ambassadors, emerging leaders, the core teams. We are going to collaborate with all our collaborators, including everybody here, to do this. It can be done. Next slide. Our next challenge. This Center of Genetic Biology already started. It has to be full operation within the next 3 years. We don't have the money yet. But I believe it can be done. How? Next slide. Okay. We have 5 teams. Our collaborators. Next slide. So the first one is the themes. The 5 themes interact with collaborators, and then we are going to work with the collaborators. Okay. Yesterday I talked to one of the person who was here. He asked me about energy. I told him that, we don't have expertise in energy, but we can talk to collaborators in the world. They can help in that. So if you think about anything, doesn't mean we can talk to our collaborators. They will help you. They will help us to do that. Next slide. So again, we have the 3 groups. It's like a government. A judiciary, of Parliament and the other question, I have no idea. But we have the cores, the ambassadors, and each of them, we are going to interact with them. Ambassador already, I work with the ambassadors. What was presented yesterday was working with ambassadors. They already have what's going on. We are going to publish that papers. We are going to write proposal. I'm going to work with the fellas. You're going to work with me. You're not going to put me away. I'm going to work with you. You're going to collaborate, and you're going to work with those guys. Okay? We need capacity building. We need all this. So we're going to work with collaborators. Next slide. Okay. So I would like to thank Dr. Monica for when she was talking, wasn't here. But I was told she did a very good talk. I'm thank all the collaborators. I don't call them sponsors, but they are collaborators. All the speakers, SynBio Africa core teams, the ambassador, emerging leaders, conference attendees, conference organizers, and this hotel, because without the hotel, they're doing an excellent job. You wake up, everything's ready. With that, next slide. Thank you very much.